dear friends, and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. We are doing another love reading, and this is you, them, so like you versus them in terms of third party. So we're seeing how your person sees and feels for you, and what they feel, and how they see the other person. So this is gonna be an interesting reading. We'll see. I don't think I've done this before, so it's going to be interesting to play with this. So I do, personal readings. If you want more information, there's like information in the description down below, and I also do them over at Etsy. So, think about it if you want it. All right, so this is going to be group 1. I actually want you, as I show you each card, I want you to try to connect to that energy of your person right there. This is going to be pile 2. This is going to be pile 3. And this is going to be pile 4. Now, I want you to take a deep breath in. Close your eyes. Think of your person. Think of your person now. As you exhale, open your eyes. Choose whichever pile draws you to it. All right. Hello, my friends from group 1. Okay, so we're going to see third party situation, how your person feels towards them and the third party, and how they feel towards you, and all these things. So we're going to do this. Actually, kind of has a little bit of trick. So this is actually going to be the other person's energy, and this is going to be your energy. I actually did this. I pulled the cards asking about it, and so it's interesting how we're going to do this. And we have 2 tarots. We're going to use both of those. We're using the Wonderland. So that's what we're going to be doing. So let's see. Let's get into this. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this. Okay. So I'm going to do, you're going to see how it's done. First, let's focus on their energy. So this is the third party. How does the collective of group 1's person feel towards this third party? How do they feel about third party? How do they feel? Wow. Okay. How do they feel? Okay. Now, what are their? This is how they feel. These are their emotions. What do they think about the other person? What? Okay. What is their connection? If you were to give me one card, what is their connection? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now let's do yours. How does the collective of group 1's person feel about them? How does the collective of group 1's person feel about them? Okay. This one? Okay. That's the collective group 1. What does the collective group 1's person? What does collective group 1's person think of them? Okay. What is tell me one card to demonstrate the connection. Okay, and I actually there was something I wanted to know. Okay. What action does the collective of group 1's person want to take towards the other person? What action? What is the action? Seven of Swords. Okay. Can you see everything? I'm trying to like fit everything. What action does the collective of group ones person want to take towards themselves? This collective of group ones. Oh, that's hilarious. The Seven of Swords for you as well. Okay. And then there's but there's the Wheel of Fortune that came with it. So okay. So can you see everything? I hope you can. Okay. So there's lots of night energy. So there's some, and there's even the Eight of Wands. There's motion in this connection. Yeah. I have to say there's a lot of motion in this connection and with the other person. There's a lot of feelings as well with the Page of Cups there. I do feel like they express their emotions a lot more towards them, right? There is this Queen of Cups, and I do feel like that's their energy here. So they're actually, they might be psychic as well, or like have very strong intuitions here, that their feelings, yeah, like they're also very much drawn to this person. There's a lot of mystery, but there's a lot of like sexual attraction, if you will. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands, with the Knight of Wands. And there's wanting to do some motion there, and so I'm actually going to clarify a little bit, but it does seem to me like there's a sort of like wanting maybe to be single with this Nine of Pentacles, or be independent in some way. And taking action to do it. Like I said, there's a lot of motion here. Do I want to clarify this before I get into yours? No, I'm gonna go into yours. Actually, we're just gonna do it. Oh, and then there is a sense of wanting to offer, like this Ace of Pentacles, wanting, they do want to offer this person something. Even though there's like their thoughts are that this person's happy being independent, because these are their thoughts, that they need to take action of some kind. So we're going to clarify this. Now, their feeling towards you is there's pain, suffering here with this like Three of Swords. So it's like there's sadness here. They do think very highly, like they feel like you bring this brightness, this joy. A part of them feels like it wouldn't be nice if we were to get together, I guess, or like, yeah, like judgment. Yeah, they also like, I want to say they want you to be happy. This is a thing as well. So their thoughts of you, their happiness, again, Ten of Cups, gives them a sense of confidence. There's a sense of joy, but there's a sense of, even though their thoughts of like, there's no, they can't move, they can't like do anything. Like, even though there's like, as you can see, there's actually quite lovely cards here. There's still the Hangman, maybe contemplating things, but mostly not being able to move at all. The Two of Wands, yeah, making a choice. They like, this connection is about choosing. There's choice of going down the same path or choosing a completely different different road. I'm gonna actually talk about this a little bit, but I do want to clarify. It's like, before we do all that, I want to clarify all these. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Clarify. So I actually do want to see what this is all about. Okay. Can you tell me what is this Knight of Wands doing here? What is this Knight of Wands doing here? What's this Knight of Wands doing here? Oh, the Devil card. Okay. What is this? What is this Page of Cups doing here? What is this Page of Cups doing here? Page of Cups doing here. the Judgment. Interesting. The Judgment came out here as well. What is this Queen of Cups? What is this Queen of Cups? Nine of Swords. Okay. What is this Eight of Wands doing? What is this Eight of Wands? Queen of Pentacles. What is this Nine of Pentacles? Oh, the Hierophant, but it is actually upside down. What is this Knight of Swords? What is this Knight of Swords? The Lover's choices. Okay. What is this Ace of Pentacles doing here? What is this Ace of Pentacles? I see. Okay. And what is the Seven of Swords doing here? Seven of Rods. Okay, Seven of Sevens. Okay, let me see. Now, what is this Three of Swords doing here? The Knight of King of Rods. Okay, what is this Judgment doing here? Two of Pentacles. What is this Sun doing here? Six of Swords. Okay, what is this Ten of Cups? Emperor. Oh, nice. What is this Six of Wands? Seven of Pentacles. What is this Hangman? Nine of Pentacles and Five of Rods. Okay, what is this Two of Wands doing here? Ace of Swords and Truth. Okay, and what is the Seven of Swords doing here? Queen of Swords. What is this Wheel of Fortune doing here? Six of Rods. Okay. So bottom of this deck is actually the Seven of Cups. Okay. So we can see that again. This is sort of like, so this Knight of Wands, which I think is really like, this connection feels very much like it's a very physical connection. There's emotionals there as well, but there's a sense of the Devil here, with which I would say it has a lot to do with possibly a toxic element, but it's also like very much bad habits. Like, yeah, I think this person knows that this connection leads to bad habits, but there's still emotions, there's still feelings here, even with the Judgment here. It's almost like they do want to offer, like here with this Page of Cups, they want to say their feelings. They feel like they need to let them know about how they feel, which is very fascinating. And there's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is, I almost feel like they're afraid of this person. They're afraid of this person. They really are. I really do think that the Nine of Swords, there's a fear of them. Maybe there's a fear of, like, if they have kids, that there will be like they'll lose their kids, because I feel like this Queen of Cups, which like very, again, like this person has a strong power. It's like a powerful, can kind of almost like read their minds. They do. Whew. Now, what is interesting to me is this. I'm wondering. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna add a whole other element here. And so we have the Eight of Wands, and that's motion towards, like they're thinking of moving towards. And so I'm actually gonna throw here, like there's another person here. There's another, the Queen of Pentacles. It's not your energy. I was waiting to see if it showed up here, but of course it can't show up here. But it would have showed up here. But that just doesn't seem like. I do think it is something that they feel, but I don't know. This Queen of Swords, this Queen of Pentacles is I feel like another person. I'm sorry to say. So please, or like if that, then this is their ideal. Want somebody very nurturing, very caring, possibly also like I think finances is important for them, like but somebody who's very nurturing, caring. Like I almost feel like if not, they kind of idolize their mom or like a mother figure. That's what I'm seeing. That's what they want. in a connection. That's what they're looking for. Yeah, they do. I feel like they want this Nine of Pentacles. They do want to, like, if they're married to this person, they want out of the marriage, even though there's still emotions and feelings. Their thoughts are like, maybe it's not working. Maybe this person's too independent. Again, there's a choice here with this Knight of Swords. There's a choice of and even here, it's like making that decision, walking away. They're still vacillating about this. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Okay. So what I was thinking about this Ace of Pentacles, which kind of made me laugh, it was almost like they're taking the Ace of Pentacles back. You know, like it was an offer, but they're taking it back. I do feel like they're just kind of, they're keeping that pentacle for themselves. And I feel like that has a lot to do with like their heart as well. Like they're not really sure about things. And so they're, with the Seven of Swords, it's like they're kind of sneaking away. I really do think that they might actually have a third person over here somewhere. So, and if it's not that, then they're just kind of walking away from this. They're putting up the Seven of Rods. They're putting up their guard. They're defending this. Yeah, look at this. They're actually walking away from the heart. They're walking away from their heart, walking away from this. It's like they're walking away from this person, hiding, masking, but I feel like there's a sense of walking away. Okay, let's go into you here. There's the King of Rods, and so the Three of Swords. So this must be their energy. Interesting how this is like pain. Like I feel like there's a sense of like regret. That's what I'm seeing here with them. So they're feeling some sort of regret. Two of Pentacles, I think they're trying to find the balance within themselves. Maybe then they will be like able to come back here, but I think they're really focusing on themselves and finding this balance, also focusing possibly on material things. So their thoughts of like their feelings for you is sort of like, they also do see you as somebody who's quite balanced, maybe. In a sense, I think if they connect to your energy, they feel this balance even when they're not in the best state here. You do have the Sun. So it's fascinating to me here, because this is like an emotion that they feel like. They feel that you're the sun, the happiness, the joy. And and a part of them wants to move towards you, wants to move towards the sun. But but there's a sense of like the Hangman energy won't let it happen. Ooh, okay, so we also have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, look at this. Like they see the Emperor, they see this, they see themselves as your, significant other, if you will, with this Ten of Cups, happiness, joy. But again, they also have the Six of Wands, so confidence. But look, they're again timing. It's sort of like this is not moving forward. it's not moving forward. I need to find balance. I feel like for some of them, they also need to find being able to support themselves, because they are not financially stable, I feel like, or like there's problems with that. So the Hangman here is battling their own urges. Like again, there's a lot of internal turmoil here, and there's also a desire of like, yeah, they do have a desire of this Nine of Pentacles. They were with this person, right? And I think they want to experience what it's like to be single, what it's like to be on their own, and also be financially independent in many ways. But they also have this like, oh, we're going to miss an opportunity here with the group one. So this is fascinating. And so they're coming up with a sense of clarity. Like, so they have to make that decision, but it will come through here with this Ace of Swords. They're finally coming through, like what they need to, the decision that they're making. And so the Seven of Swords, I feel that it's funny, because I feel like you cut through all their illusion. You do. Like, nope, you go, cut through all their illusions. So even if they try to mask, even if they try to do anything, you cut through their illusion. And so I feel like an aspect of this is also like they're waiting for the universe, for things to be just right? I don't know if that makes sense. And then they're actually going to the Six of Rods. They're going to move forward. Where was the Six of Rods? Here, I remember. Eight of Wands. There was a Six of Rods. What was it? Was it just this one? I feel like there was more. Oh well, I kind of forgot, I guess. Yeah, I guess that was it. I don't know why I kept it. Oh no, this is the Six of Rods. Six of Wands. Yes, okay, thank goodness. I was like, I know that it is. There's a sense of confidence in moving forward. But it's for them, it's sort of like they're waiting for the right time. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how we're going to do. Okay. Oh boy. I was like, I wasn't sure it was going to be a long one, but I think it's going to be a long one. Let's see. Okay, let's see what it is. What is the collective of group one? How does the collective group one person feel towards the other person, third party? Okay, what is the group one? The other person. I mean, think about the other person. What is what do they want to do? Like, what is their action with this other person? Okay, get that. All right, and so let's see, how does the collective of group one's person feel towards the collective of group one? How's the collective of group one's person? Like, what does the collective of group one's person think of them? Okay. What is it? What action do they want to take? Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to be able to take any action here. So we have, because like I do feel like they are in the state of hangman. Their thoughts are blind, so awkward, unknown vision problems. So they're trying not to see something here, but their emotions are telling you, yeah, look at this, unconditional love, beloved, pure. That's their heart right there. But it's interesting because this is the love, but here they have the kid here with them, with this person. So parenthood, patron support. So they might actually have family with this person. And so there's that. And we did see that with the Page of Cups there. So that's another thing. Their thoughts about this is there's maybe like there's a weakness, there's a disease, or that this connection is frail, or that this person is frail, but they're really not frail at all. They're like a lot of strength. And then their action is just to let things happen. Like, just let it play out as it will. So yeah, that's pretty explanatory here. I want to do one more. I want to do just them and this here. Okay. And so we can actually see the witch. Yes, I'm telling you, this person is definitely a witch. They have psychic powers, are capable of destruction, but they do have that. And so there's a sense also of wizard, mastery, power, grasp, powerlessness. I think that they are feeling a bit powerless. They don't see how they can get out of this one. And I can see why. Yeah, that lady, like I would give her that too. But look, you have the emperor and then you have the empress here. Sovereignty, supreme power, wealth, arrogance. No, I don't think it's any of those things, but I do feel like it is like you are the queen of their heart, if you will. First kiss, anticipation, passion, rejection. Like, I think it's that they feel like they're the frog. You're the princess that will kiss and make it all better. So that is fascinating. Okay, let me actually see. One more card. Courage. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So there's grief in this connection, and then there's a sense they need to develop courage. So I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And there you do, because like we even have fright here. It's sort of like they have to overcome something. So it's an important, I think this is an important connection here. Let me see what else. It's interesting that the Queen of Pentacles is there though. Okay. Happy. Oh, interesting. Community. Okay. Oh, wow. So there's a sense here of like, this is like, I would say like one of those connections where they go their extremes. So because they're still so happy, but there's still grief. There's something that there's something that brings about this happiness from in connection. And then here they feel like you are, again, like you support them in some way. You bring, like, there's a sense of support. Maybe you are the Queen of Pentacles, just a little bit. Why is this happy here? Yeah, Ace of Rods. I do think they have a very strong attraction to this other person. They are afraid of them. They know that they're powerful. They really are powerful. I'm not saying that you're not powerful. I think you're the light, the sun. But there is a sense possibly of like, even though they want they even said that Nine of Pentacles here, there's a sense of also like wanting to like somehow remake this connection vibrant again. Oh my goodness. But yeah, because they're not finding the courage to come here. It's almost like, yes, I have feelings for you. I have like sweetheart, and you are like here. I think you're awesome and everything, but they're still staying here. Well, hopefully that brought you some clarity. I'm not even sure. I'm just like, oh, this is weird. But some people, like, I always say that people choose their own poison. So it might just be where they're at right now, right? And they are, like, with the Hangman being here, there's a shift and change coming through here, though. So there is something to be said about that. So hopefully that kind of helps. I'm not sure if it did at all, but I hope you liked this reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for letting me read your cards. And until I see you next one, bye-bye, my dear friends. Group 2. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing this. So this is going to be for the other person's tarot, and you're using this one for you. And this is actually, this is actually the other person, and this is you. And then that's how I asked, and that's what came out in terms of when I was setting everything up. So that's what I'm doing. So all right, let's see. So I'm gonna do both at the same time, basically, so how does the collective group 2's person feel about the other person? Collective group 2 feel about the other person? How does the collective of group 2 feel about the other person? Okay, I'm gonna put up a little bit. What does the collective of group 2's person think about the other person? What is the collective of group 2's about the other person? The collective of group 2 the other person. Okay, and what is this? Give me one card to represent this connection. Okay, and what is it that this person, what is their action going to be towards this other person? What's the action? They're going to take Ace of Swords. 3 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Now let's do this one. How does the collective of group 2's person, does the collective of group 2's person feel about group 2? How does the collective of group 2's person feel about group 2? Interesting. How does the collective of group 2's person, what does the collective of group 2's person think about group 2? So group 2 person, what does it think about group 2? 3 of Cups. Wow, interesting. Give me one card that represents this connection, like the connection between collective of group 2 and their person with. Give me one card. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And what action will this collective of group 2's person take towards the collective of group 2? And okay. Yep. Okay. I'm wondering if I want to. Okay. The Lovers. It's interesting that the Lovers came out twice. One for here and you. Okay. I'm going to clarify this High Priestess. Let's see what other stuff I want to clarify. Okay. I'm going to clarify with different decks. So, what is this High Priestess doing here? 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 9 of Rods. What is this Lovers doing here? What is this Lovers doing here? Actually, it's not the Lovers. Yeah. What is this Lovers doing here? What is this Lovers doing here? What is this Lovers doing here? Hangman. What is the Strength card doing here? 9 of Cups. Okay. What is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this 3 of Pentacles? What is this King of Cups doing here? What is this 3 of Cups doing here? Ace of Cups. Yeah. There's a lot of you have the Ace of Cups twice here. We're going to get into that, but I want to clarify your stuff. What is the Moon doing here? 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 High Priestess. Ooh. What is the High Priestess doing here? What is the High Priestess doing here? Priestess doing here? What is the High Priestess doing here? 3 of Swords. Okay. What is this 4 of Swords doing here? What is this 4 of Swords doing here? 4 of Swords doing here? Queen of Swords. What is this Lovers doing here? What is this Lovers doing here? King of Pentacles. What is this 3 of Cups doing here? What is this Wheel of Fortune doing here? 4 of Swords. What is this Death card doing here? Okay. The Lovers. Okay. Oh, whew. So I am going to tell you that this person, okay. This person is basically, for me, the love is here. This feels like it's a newer thing with the Ace of Cups. Even here with the Ace of Cups, it almost feels like there's 2 cups. So it's almost like a 2 of Cups. It's Ace of Cups that turned into a 2 of Cups. And even here, we have the 3. Maybe they were friends. If maybe they broke up, they came back together. Maybe this might have been an ex that came back into their life. Yeah, this High Priestess, that was sort of so I feel like there's energy. A lot of these other people are like High Priestess, there's this energy to them. And so this person didn't want to give up on this person. So And I feel like they don't want to give up on them either. I do think that I almost feel like this high priestess though can be an illusion. Yeah. But they're not giving up. And even if like this person is not going to give up on this, like this person is not giving up on this connection either. The lovers, yeah. I feel like they are overwhelmed by this person. Not in a like, and not to say. I feel like they think that they cannot equal this other. Like they hold this person in a pedestal. Like it's almost like this person is very powerful. And then in this emotions, this love, this Ace of Cups is really like, it's almost like it tied them together. It doesn't let them move forward. It doesn't like it. They're just stuck in that moment, and it's not a bad thing. It just, yeah. There is this Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, there is a sense of like fear. Maybe this person also helps them with finances. Yeah, like this is like a very, why is this Queen of Pentacles here? I really think that for me, it's sort of like this person kind of helps them financially. I just, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, even like they worry, and I know you probably don't want to hear any of this, but they worry that they can't live up to like this person, like because this is sort of how they see them. Like you know, like whoa, they can't live up to that, and so there are Pentacles again. There's like a lot of threes. I feel like they have to earn the love of this person. Like you have to keep earning it, and but it also feels like this person also helps them financially. It does do that. There's a sense of strength. I feel like they were afraid of something. I mean, of this person rescued them in some way. I don't know how it was that they got rescued, but they got rescued. There's a sense of strength here, but I feel like they feel like lost, and they felt lost and dark, and this person rescued them in some sense, and so it was a wish fulfillment. It granted them something. Connection, like look, the sun, like there's a lot of joy here, and the King of Cups, like a lot of emotions. I feel like they're probably the King of Cups, and so I want to point this out to you because maybe you don't probably. I feel like they felt overwhelmed by something. I do, like they have the sense of like, I feel like this person rescued them in some way. And so it's like this person makes them feel safe. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a sense of them, they feel safe with this person. Yeah, I think that is. Maybe they started off as friends and then they got that Ace of Cups. So it's like there's a fulfillment here. Interesting. And I do feel like this person also like dotes on them, gives them like spoils them a bit too. I feel like they get spoiled by this person. But like I said, they don't feel like they're equals really. Oh, they don't. They hold this person in very high regards. So that's not to say that they don't have feelings for you at all. Here, there is not. I would say that they do. And I actually feel like the High Priestess, that true High Priestess is you, because you actually have the High Priestess twice. So their emotions, they're kind of hiding them. Like the moon, sort of like they, like what they feel towards you. It's sort of like they daydream about things. They do have, I think, hidden emotions that they're not quite ready to face. But sometimes they dream about you. They think about you. They daydream about you. But you're still like a mystery to them, and it's something that is interesting to me. The Ace of Pentacles, and like, you see, what is, like, how is it better? Like, is it the cup, Ace of Cups, or the Ace of Pentacles? I feel like, to me here, it's sort of like they really want to give you to honor you in some way, to say, like, to show appreciation. Their feelings, there is value with the pentacle here. There's strong value, and there's, of course, they do feel like they hurt you with this Three of Swords. They do, when they think about you. Yeah, they do think about you. I do think that, especially in their dreams, when they do think about you, there is a sense of sadness. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's see what this one is. That's the Four of Swords. Yeah, again, connected. I feel like in your dreams. And very strange, but in their dreams, I feel like they can see things clear. Like they see things much more clearly. And I do feel like you are connected here with this Four of Swords, but like not together. It's like you're not together. And they value your honesty and value your opinion of things. So this is interesting to me too, because the Lovers here is being clarified by the King of Pentacles. And so with them, with this person, they feel like the King of Cups, right? And they're actually matching the Queen of is it like the Queen of Cups? Is the Queen of Cups here? No, that was in the previous one. I'm sorry, I got confused. But they're like, there's a difference here. With you, they feel the King of Pentacles. And so it's very fascinating to me, because it's almost like they change their energy. You bring about different things in them. They feel like, with you, they feel like they can be an equal. Like, they don't put you on a pedestal. They see you for who you are, and they still think that you're really, awesome. Yeah, like and that you're a mystery, but they don't put you on a pedestal. And so, let's see what other, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. So they chose, and then they made that decision. And I feel like they listen to their mind more than they listen to their heart, even though I think that they have very strong feelings here. I'm not denying that at all. You do have the Lovers twice here. But what I do want to say is, actually, I feel like, and this is kind of sad, you can actually see, and like maybe you think that you're forgotten, but I actually feel like there's, they keep you in a part of their mind or heart, and I feel like that you come out in their dreams, and then even the moon, you come out in their dreams. That's sort of like what I feel like you do, like their true emotions come out here. And so again, there's a Wheel of Fortune and Four of Swords. It's almost like they just let things end up how they would, and the Four of Swords was just how it had to be. Like there was a pause, a break. Like I do feel like that's it. And then, so yeah, like there's an ending here. But I want to see something here. Even though there's an ending here, I do feel like there's, even with this Two of Pentacles, there's this sense of like infinite, a connection here that is different. And so the Lovers is here, even though it's in the background. So it is very, very fascinating, because I feel like this person loves both of you. You are just like, there's pain there, but this is the current one. Does that make sense? That's what's current there. And they did help them through the darkness. Feel maybe of breaking up with you there was darkness. I don't know. But let's see. What does the collective of group 2's person feel about the other person? Okay, what is the collective of group 2's person feel? Think about other person. Okay, what is the collective of group 2's person want from the other person? What do they, okay, the desire. Okay. What does the collective of group 2's person feel for group 2? What does the collective of group 2 person think of collective of group 2? What is it that the collective of group 2's person wants, desires? Okay. It's interesting that you have the three, I like the 3 of cups. They think they want to be friends with you. Be there at some point in time. There's a sense of triumph, so success, victory, achievement. They think of you like highly. Like they do think of you. And then we have how they feel. They feel triumph. You make them feel good. I think that's what I'm seeing here. Then there's a sense of calm here, thinking, inner peace, simplicity, meditation. It's almost like thinking of you calms them down. Isn't that strange? You bring them calm. Just to bring them a sense of so with this person, I feel like they feel like they have to like keep working, keep doing stuff. They don't feel like they're equals. With you, I feel like they felt good. You gave them a sense of confidence. This is kind of reminded me of the 6 of Wands and a sense of peace. But what they're going to do, maybe they want, they want to be friends. I think that's what they're offering you. But to interact, maybe to go out. And so their thoughts are stress, so headache, pressure, lack of sleep. There's a sense of stress. Their thoughts are I think they don't feel like they can live up to this person's expectation of them. I don't think so. What the desire they want, pure unconditional love. They want maybe this connection to flourish, to go more and more. But then what are their feelings? Plan, organize. I think this person helped organize them. I felt like they were in a state of chaos, and somehow this person allowed them to bring order into their life. I'm like, I know some of you are like, and I know you may not like it. And I'm sorry. I really am. But I have to be honest, right? It's just what it is. And, okay, what about this person? Let me see. Let me see. One more of this. It's a sense of cleaning up. Okay, we'll see what this one is. Deep knowing and mending. Okay, and then let's see. Sorry that I'm like a slower shuffling. Humor. Okay. And then, gross. Okay. Oh boy, I just made a mess. Okay. I'll pick that up later. Okay, so we have this. There's a sense of humor, so I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So there's like a sense of lightness, maybe. But there is another thing about this person. I feel like they really like order. They like schedules. They like everything, like cleaning up everything. Like things have to be has to be organized in some way. They really value that. And then there's the sense of poise. This person is ready to start something new with us. And then we have satin sheets, comfort, reassurance, insecure. There is a sense of insecurities. I feel like they don't feel secure in this connection at all. So we have vanity, superficiality, imprisoned spirit. And so I'm gonna say there is a sense of illusion in this connection too, because it's the mirror here, and it's sort of like there's a pretend. I think they're not seeing this person as they truly are. Yeah. But they're deciding they rather stick with it, even if they don't see it. So what you gave them is growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So you gave them a sense of growth. I think you did. You do have the witch, intelligence, psychic powers. I think you still remain a mystery to them a lot. So glitter, gold, and fame, glitter and gold. So fame, splendor, center of attention. I do think that you gave them confidence. I don't know how else to describe it. There is a sense of like triumph. You gave them something like that. So there is a sense of deep knowing. I think it was so weird. They take just knowing that you accept them and that you love them gives them a sense of confidence. It gives them a sense of ability to grow. And they do want to mend things. They do want to mend this connection. They want to be your friend. I know that might not be what you want. And so I'm like, but that's like, they don't want to part with you forever. I hope that makes sense. So I hope you like this reading. I'm sorry if it wasn't exactly like everything you hoped it would be. But I'm just reading what I see, and yeah. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for letting me read your cards. And until I see you in the next one, bye-bye, my dear friends. Friends from group 3. So we're gonna see you and them. You and them. And so this is actually how it is. So this is their energy, like the other person, and this is yours. And so I just did that. That's how we, like, when I was shuffling, I asked the question, and these are the cards that came out. So let's see what we're gonna do. The first their pile, and then we're gonna do yours. Let's see. So how does the collective of group 3's person feel towards the other person? How does the collective of group 3's person feel about the other person? How does the collective of group 3's person feel about this other person? Okay. What does the collective of group 3 think about the other person? How does the collective of group 3 think about the other person? Collective of group 3 think about the other person. Okay. Give me one card to represent the connection between the collective of group 3's person and this other person. Okay, one card. Okay, one card would equals 2 cards. Okay, the Queen of Swords and Temperance. And give me one. What is it that they plan on? What does the collective of group 3's person want to do with this other person? Is there 9 of them? Okay, interesting. Okay, let's do you. Let's do this one. What does the collective of group 3's person feel about the collective of group 3? Cups 2, okay. The collective of group 3's person feel about group 3. So, okay. What does the collective of group 3's person think about group 3? Cups, I see. Temperance. Okay. Give me one card for this connection. What is the connection between collective of group 3 and their person? 5 of Pentacles. Okay. What is that needs to do? Give me what is the collective of group 3's person going to do? Okay. Lovers in reverse. Okay. And he wasn't going to do in reverse, but it fell back. That's how it is. Okay. Whew. Want to clarify any of this? I'm actually going to clarify a little bit. So what is the Seven of Cups doing here? What is the Seven of Cups doing here? What is the Seven of Cups doing here? The Chariot in reverse. Okay. What is this Queen of Pentacles doing here? What is this Queen of Pentacles doing here? Two of Rods. What is this Page of Cups? So what is this Judgment? What is this Two of Wands doing here? What is this King of Swords? Three of Rods. What is this Temperance doing here? Double in reverse. And the Queen of Swords. Let's see, that's okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What is this Nine of Wands? Okay. Now let's clarify you. All right. What is this Temperance doing here? Ace of Pentacles. What is this Eight of Cups doing here? And then what is this Ten of Swords doing? Queen of Cups. Okay, what is this Six of Swords doing here? Shadow side, the Devil. Okay. What is this Seven of Cups, right? That's the Seven of Cups. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh wow. The Seven of Cups and Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, what is this Hangman doing here? The World. Okay. What is this Five of Pentacles doing here? Two of Swords. What is this Lovers doing here? Seven of Pentacles and Six of Cups. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to yeah, I'm going to do this way. Okay. With this particular person, they do have a lot of strong, they have feelings here. They have feelings for this Page of Cups. It's still in the beginning stages of that, but there's a sense of clarity, a sense of, I feel like they found some purpose with this person. They're also made a different choice than they thought they would do. Yeah, this is they went on they made that decision to go somewhere else. It is interesting to me that the Seven of Cups, which is choices, they stopped daydreaming, and they even hear it the Chariot in reverse. It's sort of there's a momentum that stopped here. Nope, I think they made a choice. They did. They made the decision here. The Judgment, and with the Five of Rods, so I feel there's they have some internal struggle, but they're not listening to it. It's they made a decision. They decided, okay, I'm settling. It kind of does feel I'm settling for this. I'm settling for this particular person. So this is what they've decided. The Two of Wands here again. There's the Two of Wands decision here with the Queen of Pentacles. So I guess their energy, even though I think you have the Queen of Swords, so their energy here is almost you are the Queen of Cups. So they made the decision. I can't say how. It's sort of it came down to something. It's something it's almost they felt okay, this is now It's time for me to settle down. That's what it feels like. It's like it's time for me to settle down. I'm not going, like, the chariot is like not letting me move anymore. I'm not listening to any of my own internal like struggle anymore. We're just making a decision and we're just sticking to it. The strength is like, I almost feel like they tamed the beast. This person tamed the beast. And so even the King of Swords is like not, and again, it's almost like, because with the reverse, it's like these cards are there, the three of rods, like, thinking about the future, worrying about the future, or like planning for the future. But this person is sort of like, it's almost like, no, I'm not doing any of those things. There's a temperance. There's trying to, even if there's like finding this, even though there's like fear, like the devil, it's like, how do I explain this? Things are not as it seems in this particular connection. All right, I'm seeing the devil card, and then there's temperance, trying to find, like, it's almost like this person's trying to tame a beast. Like this person has it's like they're hiding their demons, they're hiding their shadow self. It's pretending that, like, this is a pretend in many ways. And there is trying to find this balance, yes, but there is something else. It's sort of like the Queen of Swords. And then the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's the Five of Pentacles is there. It's if it wasn't there, it, like, but it's in reverse. It's saying like there's a sense of, and in here, they feel like they're equal to each other, like the King of Swords and then the Queen of Swords, right? And so it makes sense for them to be together. It just does. It's sort of like, it would make sense. It would make sense, but to me, what I'm seeing here, and I can't even explain it really well. It's sort of like there's an illusion here. Like this person has just decided this, I have to settle down, and I have to settle down. And this person is going to settle down with this particular, like, is almost afraid of like being abandoned, afraid of being alone, which is very fascinating. It's almost like they're ignoring the devil card. Like, yeah, it's closing your eyes. They're closing their eyes to this. And instead we have the Nine of Wands. And again, it's sort of like defending their decision. They're defending this decision. They're defending this. They're like, I don't care what happens. I don't care if my intuition might be guiding me through things. If I'm like, if I have misgivings about this, I'm going to go through with it. Right? There's a sense of this. It's almost like it's inevitable. The Wheel of Fortune. Oof. Wow, this is not a good energy. Because it feels like somehow it's forced. It just doesn't feel right. It's sort of like, I feel like this person is settling. It's like, I made my decision. I have to stick to this decision. I can't, and I don't understand why that at all. But we're going to you here. And so they've decided, and here's another, like, they made a lot of decision here. They've decided, yeah, that this has to, like, they're going to end things with you here. You can see it here. You have the Ten of Swords. It's almost like there's a sadness here of like, yep, it's an ending. We're going to end this. Even though the Queen of Cups, emotions, like, even the Eight of Cups here, it's for the better. It's like, I feel like it's better and I feel like there's a sense of confusion here with you. They don't, like, it's better to walk away, because I feel like there's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of things that there was, I can see that there was, you challenged them. This connection here challenged them. It challenged them And so it brought out some sort of shadow side here. Like you see, that's the devil card here, right? So, but I feel like you're able to see, like, you were okay with their shadow side. You were okay with them. I almost feel like you were helping them heal. But it's almost like I said, this person's ignoring, like, maybe they might have addictions. They have something that they're trying to ignore. And somehow you are connected to it. Maybe you actually point it out. Maybe you say, hey, you know what? This is like your shadow. You actually light them up. You bring up to the surface their shadow side. I don't know how you do it. The moon is there, so like you somehow bring it, and you make them see things in different perspectives, and then you give them a sense of, like, you show them a world that they don't want to see. They're not ready for it. I'm so sorry, because it's like, here we have the 7 of Cups, right? There's choices. You show them choices. You show them that there's possibilities for more, and they refuse to see it. They refuse to see it. Like, nope, they shut it down. I've never, like, this is the most, like, there's a choice here. Like, they're leaving behind something they don't, like, again, the 5 of Pentacles, and here we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're willing to show them, like, hey, like, you don't have to be in this 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you want to heal them. You want to heal them. The only way to heal them is to actually bring out the shadow, to bring them everything to the surface so it can heal. This person does not want that to happen. It's like they want to be in the state of ignorance. Oof. Oh, that's a lot. And again, the Lovers, they see it in reverse. 7 of Pentacles, and there's nostalgia, there's understanding, there's like this sense of like a real, like, past life connection. I would say this would be like a very strong twin flame pile for me. And ignoring the Lovers, ignoring what it is, a 7 of Pentacles. It's almost like ignoring the harvest, ignoring what's really there. And so I know it doesn't, like, I don't know how to explain it except that it's the energy I feel. And so it's almost like I have to choose this. They're gonna choose this person because they allow them to stay in that illusion where you make them challenge it. You challenge that illusion. You challenge you challenge them for like, you want to heal them. They don't want to be healed. They want to ignore that they even have, like, any of that. They don't have the devil card at all. They don't have the shadow side. Wow. Okay. See how collective of group. This person. Yeah. Let's think. What is this? I think. What is this person? Yeah. Okay. There's this. Emotions, feelings. This is that. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm actually gonna pull out more show cards, and I'll be like that. Let me see. Because I actually think this is one. Well, actually, let's go look at it. So we have, so break, stagnation, pause. I do feel like there is, and again, like, there's a sense of pause. There's a sense of stagnation with this. Not really sure why. The emotion is real estate. So wealth, investment, make a project. So there's like an investment here. It's sort of, they're playing a part in what they think they need to do. And here are their thoughts, marionette. So dictatorship dominated. They're not even being themselves. I don't, like, it's like they're playing a part. Why are they playing a part? I almost feel like there's a sense of, like, spirit saying stop, like, you're making a mistake. And maybe you yourselves are like saying that. They do feel like apology, they feel guilt for, like, they feel bad. They do think evidence detection, investigation. I feel like you make them think, you make them question things. And again, here is like their pride here is kind of getting in the way. It's like this is something good, an alliance, trust, honest, there's even compatibility, but they're not willing to see it. Their pride is getting in their way here. Wow. Whew. So fairy tale. It's so fair. It's like here again, fairy tale. They're telling themselves fairy tale. They're telling them, like, I can't even say it. It's like there's a deception here. There's something. This is not like there's no transparency. There's natural. It's like natural beauty, transparency. You're honest. Wow. You have no idea how, like, this is a very strong reading, my friend. Ooh. Okay, and then unfinished symphony. So there might just be a karmic thing here. That might be about what is happening. I have no idea why they're doing that. Thinker, you make them think. You do. I think that's what it is. They don't like what you make them shift and change. You make them see things that they otherwise wouldn't be able to see. And they don't like it at all. Wow. Blame. Okay. And regret. Wow. Okay. So this is something blame. So I accept responsibility for my well-being. I feel like they're not taking, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of like this, it's just something happening and they're not even stopping or thinking about it. They're just kind of going with it. And I don't, like I said, I don't know why that is. Because it just seems like in a state of delusion and for some reason. Whatever that is. I have no idea. It just, if it looks like everything's perfect, that is not true. I'm telling you right off. And there is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I mean, there's a regret here, but I feel like that's what it is. They feel that they cannot change the past, and they don't even try though. They don't even try. They just kind of like they think they sweep this. Basically, what I'm saying, they're sweeping this connection, their feelings, all the insights and everything. They're sweeping them under the rug, and it's not going to work. But that's okay. But that's a whole other reading, right? But I hope you like this reading. It was very interesting. It's like I haven't seen something like this ever before, so this is very fascinating. So I hope it gives you some sense of clarity, gives you some insight into this. I feel very, very honored that I was able to read your cards, and don't take this on. This is not on you. This is on this other person. So okay, so with that, and please do consider giving it a thumbs up, and please do consider subscribing, and maybe check out the Reiki. That hopefully will help clear anything that needs to be cleared. So thank you so much for being here. I completely very, very, very honored, like I said, to be able to read your cards. And until I see you in the next one, bye bye, my dear friends. Friends from group 4. So we're gonna actually see you and them versus them. So this is actually the other person's energy, and this is gonna be your energy. I did the card, like I pulled the cards that way, and that's how I'm gonna go. So we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, so this is gonna be theirs. I'm using different tarot for each one of you. So let's see what is. This is how they feel. This is what they think, and then I'll ask other stuff. This is the one card for the connection. And this is what they're gonna do. gonna do it for you. So here we go. Okay, and now we can, I'm gonna clarify. Yeah, I'm gonna clarify. Sorry, it's gonna take a while. I guess hopefully I'll speed this up, maybe, because I actually don't want you to like wait forever. But here we go. What is this Seven of Cups doing here? 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 Magician in reverse. Okay. What is this Six of Pentacles doing here? This is Six of Pentacles doing here. Six of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Reverse. It's like I'm having a bit of thing. What is this Knight of Pentacles doing here? What is this Knight of Pentacles here? What is this Knight of Pentacles here? What is this Nine of Pentacles? Start in reverse. Okay, what is this King of Cups doing here? What is this King of Cups doing here? What is this King of Cups doing here? Ace of Cups. What is this Hermit doing here? Sun. What is this Two of Wands doing here? King of Swords. What is this Eight of Swords doing there? What is this Eight of Swords doing here? Ten of Rods. What is this Two of Cups doing here? This is Two of Cups doing here. Two of Cups doing here. Five of Rods. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Page of Rods. Okay. And now let's do this one. Okay, what is this Tower doing here? 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 In reverse. What is this Star doing here? What is this Star doing? Oh, what is this Justice doing here? What is this Justice doing here? What is Justice doing here? What is this Ace of Wands doing here? What is this Ace of Wands doing here? What is this Six of Wands doing here? What is this Queen of Pentacles doing here? What is this Queen of Pentacles doing here? What is this Queen of Pentacles doing here? What is this Hermit doing here? What is this Three of Cups doing here? What is this Three? Okay, actually, let me. The Three of Cups doing here. What is this Three of Cups doing here? What is this Three of Cups doing here? What is this Three of Cups doing here? The Sun. What is this Ten of Wands doing here? Where's this? And then there's also okay. Oof. Okay. I'm sorry. This is like. Oof. I mean, I wasn't going to do reverse, but then I kind of like all my cards fell, and I'm like, okay, reversals are fine. That's what's happening here. So let's go into here. Let's start from here. From what is this connection? There's some sort of trap. There's some sort of like overwhelming. This is not a connection that's meant for like growth. It's actually trapping. Yeah. Like feeling trapped emotionally, but also very much mental in their own thoughts. They do feel overwhelmed. There's like you can see that Ten of Rods, like they're carrying the load is quite heavy for them. But it doesn't mean that there is not like, because there is love here, like there is a sense of love, but at the same time there's also like internal conflict that it's almost like oh my god, this is, I guess that's the energy of what I'm hearing. It's almost like there's the love is still there. I'm not saying that it's not, but what I'm seeing here, it's almost like putting away, like covering up the Five of like there's turmoil here. Yeah, there's drama here. There's drama, but there's love. I'm not gonna take that away. Yeah, And then there's with the Queen of Pentacles, like the Page of Rods in reverse. So it's like at a price of something. So this connection has a price. The price is this Page of Rods. Sort of like, I feel like maybe their own inner child. It could be like their joy. Here we actually see the sun. Maybe there's like, it's something like, in order to be in this connection, this person is suppressing a lot. They're suppressing a lot of inner turmoil. They're suppressing, I feel like, their own, like, maybe creativity, their own, like childlike qualities. I don't know. They're suppressing this, like, yeah, some sort of creativity, some sort of passion. They're suppressing it a lot. We're seeing the Knight of Pentacles, and so they don't really like, there's slow progress here. It's like a slow motion, and then like the Star in reverse, it's sort of like there's no healing here. I feel like this is a connection that's sort of like a vampire. Like, it drains something from them, but there's love. I'm not taking, like, I don't want you to see that there's no love here. There is love, but it's a price they have to pay. Six of Pentacles, right? So there's, again, trying to find this balance. Like, they're trying to, has to be just, it has to be right. There's a sense of like the Four of Rods, but there's like a lack of stability, a lack of celebration. It's just, like, both plates are empty because everything has to be measured. Everything has to be equal. Like, you know, like, there's, you know, there's balance, right? But then there's like being too meticulous. Like, whew, there might even be like a kind of like a divorce, maybe. The Four of Rods in reverse, and then they're trying to have to, everything has to be equal. Seven of Cups, like, living in sort of like in a fantasy land, I would say. Not in this, in part of the having to pay the price of being in this connection here. It's almost like they're not allowed to manifest. They're like, they're not allowed to manifest. They're not allowed to really heal, or like, there's just so much that they cannot do, but there's still love. Like I said, there's like, here we have the King of Cups, and that's their energy here. Their energy is like very strong emotions, strong like thing. They're willing to, Ace of Cups, they really like this, they want to give this like the best chance possible. You want to, like, they really do want this. They're willing to pay the price. They're willing to pay. What is this there? Two of Wands, yeah. So they made a decision. I think it was like a practical decision. And again, it's this is actually interesting. Like, well, we're sticking to this decision. It reminds me a little bit of a group, the previous group 3. And so then we have the Hermit here, like saying goodbye. The Sun. So I feel like they're trying to go within themselves to find happiness, trying to find the happiness in this. Again, they have strong feelings, they have like love, or at least they think they do, and they made that decision, they've made the choice, and they're going to like go forward, but they have to, like, it's sort of like they're not happy, and so they have to find the happiness within themselves. Interesting, very fascinating. Okay, so let's look at this Tower, because that was like, you changed them in some way. You brought the Tower and Six of Wands, so it feels like no, you run out of armor. So sorry if this looks like a different angle, because it is. Right now I'm trying to charge my camera. It like phone, it just kind of died. So, but I'm really into this, so I didn't want to stop. So we have the Tower, and then there's a sense of the Six of Wands. So it almost feels like, well, there's a stop in motion in some way, but there's also like almost like you challenge their confidence, a little bit of their ego. Oh, it's not a bad thing. I actually think it's fascinating that you go from the Tower then to the Star, because they want to heal something. And so there's a sense of the so what I'm going to say to you is this. I actually think they view you as the Star. So is that what makes sense? Yeah. So, yeah, so they view you as the Star. So thinking, like feeling, they feel like, look at that. Their hope. There's a sadness here. There's this like that like it breaks their heart. And just thinking about like their feelings for you is like heartache because they're not with you. Mm-hmm. And then we have Justice. And I feel like there's High Priestess. And so I'm actually, and then you actually see that for their emotions, they were all major arcanas. You have the Tower, then you have the Star, and then you have the Justice, and then even here with the High Priestess too. Is it weird to think that they think of you as like, I feel like they think of you as their equal, like you bring them balance in some way. There's a sense of that. There's also with this High Priestess, it's you also bring, I think, into their like in this equation, right, of like planets, there's a sense of like you bring in an element of something that they like, because I think they're intuitive too, and especially with the King of Cups, they have a sense of intuition. They have a sense of like psychic stuff, I would say, and somehow it almost feels like you validate that for them with this Justice. I know it, like I'm not sure if that's gonna like make sense to you, but it really is what I'm seeing here. And then the Ace of Wands with the Hangman. So they do contemplate whenever they're in the state of like contemplation, if they will, the possibility of renewing. But they also know that there's like with those thorns, this was not an easy connection for them. It has shifted and changed them. That's the difference here with the Tower. It changed them. You showed them a different things. And here we have, interesting, isn't it fascinating? Because you have the Six of Wands in reverse here, but you have the Six of Wands here upright, right? The Tower made them see like that Six of Wands. I feel like it's almost a sense of like, that to me was the ego. And then we have the real confidence, real motion, real like something real here. They think of you as the Empress. Like, I think here they feel this connection feels stagnant to me. It doesn't let them create. It doesn't really let them grow. Versus this connection here, you challenge them and you help them grow. And that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, and the Knight of Wands. There's also a great sense of attraction here. Look at that. And so I feel like there is, yeah, it's almost like they're attracted to you. They want to take action towards you, and there's a sense of nourishment that they get from you, and they want to go for it, but they're not going to because they have this Hangman, and they do feel like there is a sense of this Ace of Wands where they do see like the potential here. They see the beauty, but they also see that there were like things that weren't quite right either. And then we have the Hermit here. Like I guess they are, I feel like they are going through this Hermit energy right now, in both connections here. But then this Ten of Swords, they're ending a cycle. I feel like they're healing this Ten of Swords. They're ending this. But I do want to clarify one more time, because I want to see, what is this Hermit doing here? It's almost like they're ending it, but what is this Hermit doing here? Five of Cups. Yeah, it's sort of like they're leaving behind. They have to they're reaching for their happiness, and so they have to face whatever it is, the Five of Cups of this connection. Like this connection, because this is what this connection is, the Hermit. It's sort of like leading them to go within themselves, to heal themselves, to end these cycles where the Ten of Swords happen, to end all those cycles. And you even hear, I have to say, like here we even have with the Ten of Wands, again they have the Ten of Wands, it's still like heavy, but then we have Four of Swords, so not resting, but there's a sense of karma coming through here. It's almost like they're trying to release this karma, like something. Now I'm not saying that this was a karmic relationship at all. I actually feel like there's a sense of being willing to carry on, like carry the heavy burden for the chance of the karma here, which is the judgment of coming back here again. Three of Cups, yeah, like it feels like for a lot of them it's sort of like reconciliation is what they're willing to carry the burdens of that, for that, and take action. No rest here. Interesting, because they do see like the Sun, there's a happiness here. Let's see what other things are coming through here. Oh, so funny though. Okay, so this one, it makes me think that maybe they might not be, they might be both introverts, but it's sort of like they're separate. So it feels like maybe they might not be together anymore, or if they are, they kind of like are not. Yeah, and like even here, this is sort of like memories. This is all like what was before. But there's a sense here of like there's some sort of, there was a purpose for this. It was meant to like lead them to go higher. I do feel like that is true. They're like a third wheel. So enemy, distrust, flirtatious. So there's a like they feel like you're the third wheel. Oh, that's so funny. I wonder if it's like this, right? Like you're on their mind here, and then their thoughts are overloaded. So there's too much. They feel overwhelmed when they think about like what they need to do here. So I wonder why this is a bully, because this is about connection. So embarrassment, gossip, unwillingness, and then there's, okay. So I'm gonna say it's so funny. I feel like this, like other people maybe gossip, or like if this, like look down on this connection, like, or and let this person know. It's like, oh no, and then there was a sense of masking, like unfairness. No, it's I feel like it's this is the Seven of Swords, so they had to mask it. They're like, oh no, I don't feel like anything. I really, wow, this is like intense here. And then we have the family, so bond, home, background. So this is maybe what they have, or maybe the family was the one who said, oh, this connection is not good, or whatever. Or that might just be the desire that they have for you. But we'll see what other things are coming out. But this one feels like it's over a lot. Okay. Okay, so achievement, new hopes, feeling tied down. I do feel like they do feel like they're being tied down, but I feel like at the same time, look, there's a goal. There was like a purpose to this. They felt like, okay, this is what, you know, like there's an achievement coming through here for them, and then there's the inheritance, leadership, poor decision. So princess and prince. So this is sort of like this is not a mature energy, I guess is what it is. We have higher communication impression. So higher communication, maybe you writing is important to this connection here. So it's like impression. There's mastery, great power, powerlessness. So maybe they feel a little bit powerless, but at the same time, I feel like I really think that you help them in some way. Or like that's what it is. Okay, let's see what other. So it's sort of interesting. So there's a sense of peace here that comes, like, yeah, they have a sense of peace, or maybe a peace offering. Like, but in order to achieve peace, they have to sacrifice something. That's what I'm seeing with this connection. And here we have, but there's a sense of breathing. So trying to find inner peace. And I think that is something they're looking for with this Hermit and the Sun. They're trying to find inner peace. And so we have here, there's a sense of, again, orphan, like abandonment. But then there's also, I feel like you go through this. I feel like there's the tower moment, which was, I think this is even here, you can kind of even see the tower moment. And then, but this is going to lead into something more, which is this poise of like coming back to life. I do think that there's a potential here for reconciliation here. Let's see what other stuff is here. Hope this all makes sense. That's like, oh, blame again. That one came out for like the past. Acceptance, okay. Empathy. And patience. Okay. Alright, so we have like, so blame, maybe there was a blame game here between these two people. I accept responsibility for my well-being, and I do think that they are finally doing that, because like I said, there's the Hermit. But there is emotions here, there is love, there is like thoughts of here, but then it takes them. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. And there's a lot of stuff they cannot change. But I think in many ways they actually feel like they feel they're powerless in many regards, but I don't think that's true. I'm not even sure why they paid up price for this connection so much. I mean, aside from, I guess, love. So patience. I accept everything that happens in divine order, and then there's empathy. I'm open to seeing both situations, both sides of situation. And so I feel like that's something you're teaching them or you taught them. Empathy and patience. I don't know. I feel like I want to like pull more, but I don't know what to pull more of. Like, I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna spoil you a little bit, because I feel like this didn't really, like, it answered me, but not really. It's like, okay, let me just like, okay, let me see. Okay, so this what is it? Mind games, okay. And old fashioned. So there is like old fashioned, and then with this one, solitude. Yes, the one beginning transformation, but there's solitude. First, there has to be solitude. First, they have to do their hermit, and there's going to be a transformation, and then there's going to be a beginning. And this could be the one. But I feel like this is an old connection, like it's not there anymore. I don't know. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it there. So I think, yeah, I don't want to keep pulling. So I think that's all that we have. So I hope this reading helped you. I hope it gave you some insights. And thank you so much for being here. Also, please consider doing watching the little Reiki, and just give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you, my dear friends. And until I see you in the next one, bye-bye, my dear friends.